Hello, welcome to this live edition of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another great day for you. Monday, October 20th, Game 7, American League Championship Series. Also a couple Monday Night Football games, so come on in, enjoy the ride. We'll talk about those. Hopefully everybody had a great Sunday. Hugo, thanks for joining. Celestin, thanks for the follow. DJ Dirty. Dave, thank you. Let's go is right. Let's get this party started, shall we? A couple more invites to send out. You guys let me know what questions we've got. Be more than happy to go through anything. Like I said, basically 3 games going on today. There's probably some hockey as well. Not going to lie. Blue Jays, we do like today. Be Custom, thanks for sharing the live, my friend. Appreciate it. Do like the over, definitely better in this one again, but why not? They want to keep giving us over 7.5. I'm going to be grateful and keep on taking. Over 3.5 front 5. They want us to keep playing it. Why not? One more day. And then no baseball for what, till Friday? No matter what happens tonight. So as we get ready for the World Series. No excuse why. How are you? Blue Jays team total over 3.5. Yes. Would have had your biggest weekend at 25. Yeah. Blah, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, I hear you. It was a good weekend. So excellent day in baseball yesterday. I hit 7. I got Houston and Tampa Bay to win today. I don't like Houston and don't like Tampa Bay. Sorry. No account. Oh, no problem. No problem there, Phil. Glad you can do a count. Okay, all right. Dodgers will dog walk Blue Jays, though. I think the Dodgers probably win either series, to be honest. But Blue Jays might cause them. I still think the Blue Jays hit them a little bit better, so going to cause that offense to get going. So rolling with the Bucks. Actually, we're just playing the total in that one. Over, we got it at 52.5. I know it's 53. Sorry to hear that, Phil. That sucks. Why hate me? Thanks for joining. Omar, great to see you again as well. Colin, thanks for joining. Now I know with the purple symbol, right? So, yeah, great weekend. Definitely can't complain. Formula One was solid. Max Verstappen to win that race. Yeah, trackers, good luck to you tonight. I honestly didn't play a side in the first game, but we definitely liked Seattle in the late game. Yesterday, great. Yeah, the only thing yesterday, Broncos game, they didn't cover, and then the Dolphins sucked. But other than that, we hit a bunch of overs that we played. It's definitely an over day there. Hit a bunch of props. Last night's game wasn't great either, but that's okay. It's just because Bijan didn't have more on the ground. We're going to set this up just a little bit different here on YouTube. Sorry about that. Doing NBA? Yes, we are. Opening night. We did put out the season win total episode yesterday over on YouTube if you want to check that out. We go through every team. You're going to fade the Seahawks. I'm just curious why. That would be my question, right? Houston beat who? Bucks in the over. I love the over. Bucks have been keeping everything close. Can't blame me if you want to be on that side of it. I guess the question is why? Wish I could type that much. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Here's my theory. Seattle's defense and Houston's defense are both the two best units in this game. I don't trust C.J. Stroud. He's only done well against bad teams, and Seahawks definitely aren't there, right? So banged up defense and heavily favored by public. So just because the public likes them doesn't mean the public's ever right. Yeah, I honestly just can't stand that offensive line for the Texans, and I think that's going to be a problem again today. When they can't run the ball, they definitely are there. Texans under 24. You're fading the Texas, or you're going to play it, Magnifico? You think they're going to score more than 24? I thought this game was 24-17, but I thought it was Seattle, to be honest. But Well, you got the Lions and the Seahawks. The other guy's got the right. Well, I'll tell you this. When it comes to parlays, I'm always a big believer in get your money. Because the difference between $200 and $400 is not going to be life-changing, but winning money or losing money is a little more important. But that's me. Lions over 26 team total. I like that. Texans under 24. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Casper. What happened? You guys got an issue going on there? Bucks under. I don't like the under too much, but as we played over 52.5, but that line has moved at some books. What are we at 53.5? Yeah, we're getting up there. That's for sure. They couldn't make the Cowboys line high enough yesterday at 54.5 though. So Knicks at home on Wednesday. I've looked at that game. I'm not a yes and no. I tell you what I probably like a little bit better, Larry, is maybe a little over action there. Hey, Amazon's down. Oh. Let it ride. Always willing to spend somebody else's money, DeMagnifico, right? Greg, thanks for joining. When the Amazon cloud goes down, you know we're in trouble, right? You know we're in trouble when that happens. We're on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, so make sure you feel free to get out on there. Thoughts on the Mariners today? Do like the Blue Jays, like the over a little bit better. Shane, the only issue with the Mariners is they are awful reliant upon the home run ball, but they're striking out so much. Not only do I like Gibbs anytime touchdown, I'll give you one to play. Gibbs, anytime touchdown, first quarter only, was plus like 400 a lot of books. So to get one in the first quarter. Seattle bad at home. Well, they've only had a few games there. Seattle's never been bad at home, though, B-Custom. I don't know if we can look at a couple of the first games there. Houston's defense is good. I'm not going to question that. Have you seen some of those games? The Rams game necessarily, I know the scoreboard shows close, but it really wasn't. They didn't score nothing against the Rams defense. What do we think the Seahawks are going to do there? And you paid for the hook as well. Okay, I got you. I'm on the other side of that, but I got you. Gibbs first TD. I'll give you one better. Just first quarter touchdown. Not first TD. First quarter touchdown. As I think there'll be multiple touchdowns scored in the first quarter. And who's your biggest question? McDonald or who? William Hill don't have first quarter TD? Well, find a different book. Can we get a different book? How bad are your Raiders? Real bad, especially if Max Crosby's not going to be there, Craig, especially without Brock Bowers. You can tell that passing offense. I thought the Raiders would at least show up. That was god-awful. Buck spread. Don't really like the spread too much tonight. Do like the over. Seattle defense. Yeah, I thought they were fully healthy, but that's me. Don't have NHL, Alexis. We stay in our lane when hockey is definitely not in our lane. I do lean Detroit on the side, but definitely didn't play it. Love the over on that one. Let's see. It seems like it, Mark. It seems like it. The Seahawks at 3, I'm fine. I don't want to play them at 3 in a hook, but both defense is really good. So what's that mean? Probably over game the way it goes? Yeah, CX money line. I'm with you there. You like Tampa Bay. A lot of people love Baker. Or St. Brown, Nico TDs. I don't necessarily love Nico tonight. He's going to have a lot of Devin Witherspoon. GZZ, what's going on? I do like Gibbs quite a bit for a touchdown tonight. I can see St. Brown in there as well. I can see Laporta as well. So Texans have no offense is crazy. Tampa Bay is definitely a public play. I think Baker has a lot to do with that. I lean Detroit, but yeah, this game is definitely why take a side when the over seems so easy, right? We're going through those right now. Ennis, Detroit over. over in that game. We like the Seahawks. We like the Blue Jays. Blue Jays over. Detroit's really good at home. So Seattle normally is as well. I know so far the start of this season hasn't been fantastic at home. They lost to the Bucks when they were pretty beat up. But I don't, like I said, Blue Jays over 3.5 team total. Like it. I'll tell you this, Mike. Here's the easiest way I can put this. If the Blue Jays don't score 4, they don't win. So if you like them over team total, it's probably worth playing them on the money line as well because they're not winning a 2-1 game. So not going to happen. Jerome, how are you, sir? Cam, thanks for joining. And yes, Jerome, before you ask, we don't have any hockey plays. Right? As the coach, he's 3-9 against the spread at home. Okay. The line's also 3. Not for you that cheated and took 3 and a hook, right? First quarter prop. Jahmyr Gibbs, anytime touchdown, first quarter. Is that one? Does that count? All right. For you all that cheated and took that, let's see here. Any other first quarter tonight? Yes. Jameson Williams, 5+ yards first quarter. That would be the 2 we've got going on tonight. Yeah. I hope if I cash, you're in trouble. So we'll put it to you that way. 7-4. We went back to first. We went back to 5-3 again, but we were close yesterday, 6-2. So JMO touchdown. Decent chance there. I think there's going to be a ton of touchdowns. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I do not expect the Texans to run the ball. And if they're one-dimensional, that offensive line will not hold up. But that's me. Schultz, I think they're going to have to throw it for 3+ catches, probably worth a sprinkle there. Mario, thanks for liking the live as well. We are live on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Tom, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you. Good morning if you're out here in the West. King Lance, thanks for joining. Ghost, thanks for joining. As we get going here on Monday morning we got two NFL games, 1 Game 7 in Major League Baseball for the American League Championship Series. You're right to go get beaten 6 games by the Dodgers. All right, Seattle at home. I like both those as well, Gavin. That's what we played. Yes, World War, thanks for joining. Mariners or Jays? It's Jays for us. Kirby starting off Game 7 has got to make all Mariners fans just about ready to cry. But I don't think you'll see him for long. TRVP, thanks for joining. Do you realize the Mariners are striking out 28% of the time? That's 1 out of every 4 batters is a strikeout. Doesn't that seem like a lot? More than 1 out of every 4. Baker, 2+ TDs, and Goff, 2+ TDs, Mike. I think you play them both. Yorman and Mike Key, thank you. I just think we're going to see 30-27, 30, 35, 31. We're going to see some monster number tonight. So, you working for Vegas? No, sir. No, sir. We work for ourselves. Warren, Odunze, Vidal for Kittle, Rice, Hubbard. You only have to give up Warren and Odunze, Vidal. Okay. Mark your words. All right. Can we once they win a game on the road, and then I'll worry about it then. I work for Vegas? Yeah, I don't work for Vegas. We work for ourselves. We've got our own sponsorships. We've got our own Discord. We're fine. Good afternoon, Scott Guy. How are you? X doesn't like video anymore, so therefore I don't really post on there too much. So, that's sad if it's just on TikTok. Ugh. Dallas played an injured team. Yeah, they did. Jaden Daniels going down basically eliminated the comeback, right? So, any interception tonight? If I was going to play one, it would be Stroud, but we did not play a pick tonight. I played Goff, no pick. At home, he normally doesn't turn the ball over too much. How does one work for Vegas anyway? Well, I mean, it depends on who you're getting sponsored by. I guess they could tell you what to do, right? Or tell you to lean this way. I know BetMGM's got a show. Well, obviously they're slanting people one way, right? FanDuel's got a bunch of different stuff. Seahawks, Bucks, Blue Jays. I'm with you on the Seahawks and the Blue Jays. Just the Bucks can't get there, but Bucks and Baker lovers. Yeah, I like I mean, there's nothing to like about Baker. I just don't like this matchup on the road against a team that's normally extremely dominant at home. So, and Baker's going to have to do it all. So, and take the Jets. Well, that wasn't us. So, we told you yesterday, Panthers. Everybody thought we were stupid. So, yeah. I'll continue to take teams. The good news is there should be a lot of games coming up where I can use Circa pick for the Survivor and stay alive playing against the Jets. So did have to burn the Chiefs yesterday, but that was the easiest, no sweat at all. Congrats to the Bears for a nice win. That game was, how do I put this? Underwhelming for them, but still got the win. Any picks today? Yeah, Brian, hang out for a couple of minutes. We're going through them. Let's see. Is Evans still out for the Bucks? As far as I'm aware. Dolphins, oh my God. I did make the Dolphins pick. I'll admit it. That was god-awful. I mean, you can't predict 90,000 turnovers. So, Seahawks, yes. Prime, thanks for joining. How do I feel about Detroit? Cover the line's going to be pretty tight there, Tom. I love the over. We did get it at 52.5 on like Thursday, Friday, though. So, it's 53.5 at most books. So just keep that in mind. Evans playing? Okay. Well, that definitely don't hurt him. That's for sure. I apologize. My injury report is not up to date. I don't know if they fire him during the middle of the season or not. And this season is basically toast anyway. Where are you getting 3.5? Because I'm seeing 3 and 2.5. So buying the hook. I don't really like it at 3 and a hook. I'll take the 3, though, with Seattle. But Buccaneers +7, another alternate line. Yeah, Lions secondary's hurt. You can probably name 20 guys on the Bucs that are hurt as well. There's a lot of injuries going around, period. Pistol Pete, thanks for joining. I mean, Bryce Young gets hurt at the end of that Panthers game. That was kind of painful. Let's see here. Jays today, I like them over 6.5. We'll run through the baseball plays, then we'll get back to the football. Baseball is a little shorter slate for us than normal. Blue Jays, money line, over 3.5 runs, first 5, 7.5 for the game. Clement, 1+ run, almost 2-1 again. Clement, 2+ hit run RBI. Arizarena, 1+ single. Suarez for a hit. Suarez, 1+ single. Lukes, 1+ single. Naylor, 2.5 hit run RBI. Bieber, 4+ hits allowed, because I think they'll actually let him pitch some additional innings over what we'll see from Kirby. And Lukes, 2+ hit run RBI in the baseball game. I do like the Lions tonight. Favorite NFL prop tonight? Going to be 2 of them. Gibbs anytime touchdown, but that was getting awful juicy. The one I like, Jackson Smith and Jigba, over 26.5 yards longest reception. He has hit that in every game this season. Seahawks over. I think that game actually ends at 41. So Mariners are 6-0 in elimination games. Okay. So to use it's what? It's 195. We got it at $1.70 for a Gibbs touchdown. I understand. I did have one other first quarter prop. My apologies for missing it. Goff, 55+ pass yards first quarter. If you guys were looking for first quarter. I love people that come on here, clock it. Thank me tomorrow. All right. I hope it hits. That helps my cause. Vlad over 2.5 hit run RBI. That is a big number for a game 7. So Bucks +12, Seahawks +3. How do you not like that, right? What could possibly go wrong? Receptions tonight, Jackson Smith and Jigba for 7+. And I think he's the only one we played for receptions in either game. Yep. Well, I'm sorry, Gibbs for 3+. Over under in the Blue Jays, over 7.5. Texans win by a touchdown. So you think the game ends 7-0 because they're not going to score many points. Jays or Mariners? Jays. Favorite play today, Bucks and Lions over 52.5. And over 9.5 first quarter and 26.5 first half. Thunder or Rockets? We're all over the Thunder in game one. I don't think it's the sports books. It sounds like it might be Amazon because Amazon does hold a lot of data for everybody. So cyber attack, they're all getting screwed. Detroit, Tampa over 42.5 since the line's 53.5. Okay. So my question is Armani, why would you take a 10, 11 point under and then Seahawks, you're going to play the regular line? Right? Thunder -6. Yeah, we played them at 7.5. Vlad at 2-hit run RBI, I like. Over 26.5. Yes, we already played it. Love it. Like it. The internet is down. The whole world has come to an end. What are we going to do next? Right? I guess TikTok's not down, and YouTube's not down, and Twitch isn't down. Bieber over strikeouts. Jerome, this is one of those games again. Everybody's on a quick hook. I got a problem playing over on a pitcher. So nice job there, Armani. Could be all Google. I don't know. YouTube's working. I know that. So Knicks -2. Cavs have a couple of injured players. I'm fine there. We're leaning towards the over. We have not played for Wednesday's games yet, so. Favorite NFL play, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Over 26.5 yards, longest reception. And I've got another NFL play we rated the same, and that is Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. And then we've also got 2 in the baseball game, over 3.5 the front 5 and 7.5 for the game. So there's 4. They're all rated the same in baseball and football for us. MLB player, Ohtani, if you count his contingency, but no problem, Bryant. If you count his $680 million he deferred, he got paid $700 million on 10 years, where we had to get, 15 for Soto? I like Gibbs TD in and over. Yeah, I like it. Hits almost every game on the longest reception. Well, Jackson Smith and Jigba's hit it every time, like this season. So, favorite MLB player? He just passed away, Ryan Sandberg. I don't know if I've got one these days. Let's see. Does Montgomery get a TD? There's a possibility. I will say this. Tampa Bay normally can defend the run okay. I expect Gibbs to get his in the air. Bieber overs. Yeah, a lot of confidence he's going to be in the game that long. If that's the case, I think Blue Jays win, right? John Williams, thanks for joining. Yeah, Doug Martin. Yeah, that was crazy. Young man. That's for sure. I think the game you got to be worried about being safe in, Armani, is the Seattle game going over, not the other one. Gibbs and a white TD plus 150. Okay. Fun NPA. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to like the MVP, but SGA again. Champion. It's hard not to like the Thunder, but the West is difficult. I'll be really honest. I don't know if we're going to see many back-to-backs, but just because of injuries, the second apron, I think, has a lot to do with it. So, I mean, the Thunder is still really deep. Jalen Williams is going to miss a couple games start of the season after wrist surgery, but typically not going to have home runs in the playoffs for us. But absolutely, we do NBA. We've had win totals out from win totals for months, and then we'll start game one. Knicks versus Thunder. I think the East is wide open. I will say this. Keep an eye out for a couple of teams in the East that you're not the Magic, if they can stay healthy. Jalen Suggs, I think, is a big deal, though, if he's not really healthy. And then also out east, the Hawks, if they can figure out how to stay healthy, that's an interesting team, too. Wemby wins it all. I just think too much in the West. Wemby's going to be good, really good. But Warriors win game 1. I think so. Magic, I don't know if they win it all, but I think they got a great chance to win the East if they stay healthy. That's the key for every team this part of the season. But Warriors or Lakers game 1. We did play Warriors. That show will be out later today for the 2 tomorrow games. The Bucks can win today, sure. Do I think they're going to? No. But are they live? Yes. Cleveland or Knicks for game 1. I'd probably slightly lean to the Knicks. More interested in that over, but quick. Thanks for joining. Big Hurt. Thanks for joining. OR373. Thank you. Blue Jays. Yes, I like him today as well. We played him. Like the over better, but do like the Blue Jays. MLHJ. Great to see you again. June number. We are live. Multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So check us out on any of those. We'll be on here for a little while longer. And might throw over 7 in the J games. Yeah, like I said, I like over 7.5. OKC or Houston, that's Thunder for us on that one. How many bets today? Oh, I don't know. What did we do? 51. Looks like 23 in the 2 NFL games. And the MLB game, 57. 12. Yeah. Best player prop, Jackson Smith and Jigba over 26.5 yards longest reception. You can throw Gibbs anytime touchdown in there in 2. Over 53. Over 52.5 is where we got it. Love it. What did LeBron decide to do? Work for Hennessy, I guess. I don't know. He's out for a week or 2, I guess. Yeah, Kittle yesterday, he was a blocking machine. You definitely could tell the difference in the run game. Afternoon to you as well, Brace fan. Gibbs for a touchdown tonight. And I don't know. Let's see. Gibbs first quarter touchdown. A little bit of gamble on that one. And I think that's it. That's all we played for tonight. Baker over 33.5 pass attempts. I like it. I like Baker 2+ passing touchdowns for Baker. Baker 269+ rushing and passing yards. Baker 20+ rushing yards. Brace fan, thank you. Or Montgomery rush yards. We did stay away from Montgomery. The one thing Tampa Bay always seems to be able to do is stop the run pretty well. The pass game is where you can beat them up. That's why we expect a lot out of the receiving in there. Baker for a touchdown. Like I said, I like him for 2+ passing TDs. He might run one in. But he does have Mike Evans back, supposedly, right? Thank you, Brace fan. Appreciate it. Condon. Not comply. All right. Great job. We get a live. Somebody reported us to TikTok. What a shocker that is. That's why you should watch us over on YouTube. Reason number 1. Thank you, child support. As we get a restriction on TikTok. It never stops with them. They are just continuously bullshit. For what? For what do you think? Lions -6, sure. I like 5.5 better. I don't know why you'd have to play the 6. 5.5's available at a ton of different joints. Let's see. Well, for gambling, of course. That's why we've had to change the complete show on TikTok for the recorded show. Bears make the playoffs? Sure. I mean, I guess. Their defense needs to get healthy in a hurry. Yeah, that's why you should all watch us over on YouTube. Screw this TikTok channel. I believe Cal has to get. Well, nobody has to get anything, Ricky, but okay. Game 7 pick. We love that game. Blue Jays money line over 3.5 front 5 over 7.5 for the game. Patriots run the AFC. Patriots played extremely well once you got past the first quarter yesterday. First quarter was absolute shit show, but yes. Yeah, Bears defense still leading the league with takeaways. How long can you survive on takeaways? St. Brown probably has a pretty solid game there, I would assume. I expect Jameson Williams normally gets a lot more action at home. So does Laporta. 2 first quarter props. Gibbs, anytime touchdown in the first quarter. And also, excuse me, Jameson Williams, 5+ receiving yards first quarter. And Goff, 55+ pass yards first quarter. Dumper hits one with Vlad. Okay. Everybody loves the home run ball. Chicks dig scars than the long ball, right? That's normally how it goes. Ricky, thanks for liking the live. As TikTok does not put us on the search feed for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, I hate this. Guys, I know a majority of our clients come from TikTok, but you guys have, please figure out a different channel like YouTube, like somewhere where there's not spammers and bots. They leave them guys alone, and the people that actually put out content they want to give shit to all the time. It's absolutely ridiculous. And by the way, they still haven't answered my question from 4 days ago. Stroud and Darnold for what? 1 passing TD? Okay. Charbonnet under 38.5 rushing. I can see that one. Houston's got a good D. So does Seattle. Don't expect a ton of points in that one. But normally when you get the 2 defenses going well against each other, guess what happens? Then all of a sudden we get a scoring game. So because we get some ridiculous touchdown or something like we're not expecting. A lot of people liking the Chubb under 44. No, I wouldn't, Serene. I tell you what. So normally, if you get beat in that one, it's normally on the hook. So, the way the Lions have been at home, they're pretty dominant to the over at home. Bucks offense, like Baker for passing yards, Baker for rush yards. Yeah, low totals get killed somehow. It's just, because they're low. 41.5 does not take a 30-33 game to get past, right? And, one team scores 27, the other team scores 17. It's kind of a lower scoring game for the one team, but that goes over 41.5, right? Defensive touchdown, if I had to play something, it would be in that Seattle game. Yes. Yeah, high total. The only the big one yesterday was the Cowboys, and that did go over. Baker for a pick, not against that secondary. Goff for no pick, I like. Naylor, I did play Naylor. Didn't play Vladdy, but did play Naylor. Naylor is a hit machine. He seems to get it. Yeah. Yeah, Cowboys, like I said, 44-22. The total was what? That came in 66, 54.5, but Kirby under 11.5 outs. That's the way I would lean. Yes. We didn't play it just because it's such a low number, but he has not pitched well. Dancing Bear, great to see you again. Gibbs for 62. I'd stay away from the rush yards. I'd focus more on his receiving tonight. But for 2-hit runner right for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. We don't know if Woo's going to pitch, but that's the assumption that Woo's coming in after him. I do like Clement quite a bit. Luke's would be the other one I'd watch out for as well for the Blue Jays. Let's see. 5 yards first quarter receiving, Jameson Williams. Via, thanks for joining. Clement's been on fire. Clement 1+ runs plus 195. It was plus 200 when we hit it yesterday, 195 today. So Kirky for a hit, or Luke's or Barger. What's the safest? Not Kirk. It would be Luke's if you're just looking for a hit. So we put out between the 2 sports today. We've got 17 and 30, so 50 plus. Yeah. Let's see. Hosh, thanks for joining. Just a couple. Goff passing yards. I thought that line might have been a shade tight, but there's a good chance. The one thing about Goff pass yards we do like is actually 55+ pass yards in the first quarter. In Bulls Pens game, more than likely, yes. More than likely. I don't even know what CJ's number is at right now. Do you have that? And it varies so much between book. I do like him under 32 and a half pass attempts. I think Seattle's going to try to run the ball. Lukes or Springer for a hit. Lukes. If you're looking for more than that, probably. Wu didn't look right in his last game, no. 225. I'd probably play under, but that's me. Jay, thanks for joining. Yeah, Wu did not look right in the last game, but we'll see. It's a new day. Couple days rest. He's never really done that before. Stroud over 30 attempts. I think that number is going to be – I thought the 32 and a half was kind of tight. Like, I didn't expect it to be big. We played under 32 and a half. Kind of slim margins there. I just think Seattle's going to try to dominate the ball tonight. That would be my first guess. But Horacio, how are you? How are you doing? Great to see you. CJ Stroud's got to worry about staying healthy for this game. Ninja Courage, great to see you again, because he is in trouble with that. I already did tell you your picks. Blue Jays, money line, Blue Jay, over 3.5, front 5, over 7.5. Bieber, we did play over hits allowed because I think he will pitch a little bit longer, 4 plus over 3.5 hits. I don't necessarily love the K's, even though the Mariners strike out a bunch. So, yeah, I like them both. I like Luke's for both hit, run, RBI, and a hit. But actually, if I'm going to play in Luke's, I'll give 1+ single. It's probably one of my favorites, and it's plus money. But your Laddern, okay. Hodge, thanks for coming back on. Excuse me. Well, we are live, multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. MLH, thanks for the share. Appreciate that as well. Remember yesterday. Okay. Congratulations, Cooks. I went 15-2 in baseball yesterday. I'm pretty happy with our slate. I'm glad you got the 1.5. We had a lot of plays to hit too. So congratulations though on the 1.5. Let me know when your show is. I'll show up and watch. Not trying to be an ass, but coming on and tell me what you told me. I mean, yeah, okay. What is that proof? All right, let's see. Ed Garm, thanks for joining. Can't say that name on TikTok, or you probably could. You just can't talk about real stuff. Let's see. Braves fan, thanks for liking the live. Baker as a dog. Yeah, a lot of people love Baker as a dog, right? He's kind of got that underdog mentality. I love the over, but yes. TD scorer, Gibbs, and Gibbs in the first quarter. Kamal, thanks for joining. Yeah, Ernie Clement tonight, absolutely. You got to keep playing Clement until he proves otherwise, my thing. Blue Jays and Mariners, Blue Jays. Hope Canada wins the championship. Okay. There you go. Like I said, I don't think it really matters who wins tonight against the Dodgers, but we'll see. I think Blue Jays have a better overall shot against them, but thank you, Alec. Appreciate it. Over 26.5 team total. If you're talking about the Lions game, yes. We already played it. Love it. Like it. Smacked it around. Horacio, thanks for joining. Horacio's on multiple platforms. He's going crazy. Bay Tampa, thank you. Mike Williams, thanks for joining. Let's see. Dave, thanks for joining. Uriki, thanks for joining. First time. They're live today, no question about it. Do I like them? Not necessarily, but they're live. I mean, I'm not going to tell you they're not. So Lions team total is 26.5 for total. I'd play both of those. Why not? Sandler, what's up? I'm ready for some NBA. We need to switch it up a little bit, right? So we're ready for some new stuff, right? Look at those lines. Mike Evans and Cade Otton. I'm not expecting a boatload of Evans coming back. Otton should have a pretty solid game. TD scores, we do like Gibbs. There's going to be a bunch more in there. Laporta's probably got a really good chance. I expect maybe Jameson Williams has an outside shot, right? Kay Walker, the third. He's got a tough sled tonight, so that's for sure. Both defenses in that Houston game are tough. So Houston and Seattle. So I think both defenses should stand up pretty tall in that one. Both teams want to run the ball first if they can, right? So Distant Love, thanks for coming on the show. Let's see. Mark Baumeister and get first half over 26.5. That's a great play. Blue Jays, there ain't nothing in life for free, but okay. They're free today just to watch. Yes. Can and ... Okay. Nate, thanks for liking the live. Oakley, thanks for joining. Bucks plus 7.5, Mariners money line. Okay. St. Brown, Nico TDs. Giants Broncos was crazy. The Broncos, once again, that offense for them has major concerns. The defense didn't play that great in the first half either, but that offense has major, major, major concerns. Bo Nix cannot hit anybody more than 15 yards down the field. That is a problem. Lions money line, that's the way I'd go. Let's see here. I mean, that was nuts. I mean, really? And everybody thought the Chargers were going to the Super Bowl after 3 games. Welcome to 4-3, the same record as the Chiefs. Welcome to it. There you go. Todd Hamilton, thanks for joining. Yeah, but the Broncos, like I said, they have problems offensive side of the ball. Yeah, but the Giants aren't really, when you really look at it, they're not that good. To be ahead in that game against that defense on the road was spectacular. I understand they didn't finish it off, but under's been hitting for like 3 weeks. I like it. The under has a good chance to come in that second game. It's just the first one, right? Ninja, thank you. Favorite on the Blue Jays today, over 3.5 first 5 innings, over 7.5 for the game. Dolphins yesterday were god-awful. Yes, we don't play in hockey, so we wouldn't have any favorites there. We got basketball starting tomorrow. I mean, what do we need hockey for? I got 3 sports going on right now. Shit going on every day. It's nuts. College football also, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Bills, Vikings, Chargers, Broncos, and Packers. I'll agree with you on Bills, Vikings, Chargers, Broncos. I'll agree with you on all those. I'm not going to disagree there. Bills, I think, will get it. The problem they have is the defense. The Vikings, I don't know what they are. Of course, they got a quarterback issue more than anything. Chargers' offensive line has been the issue and running the ball. Broncos, like I said, I have no idea what they're going to do. And Packers look so dominant at home. And on the road, everything's fucking nuts. NBA for tomorrow, yeah, we do like the Thunder laying the points and Warriors money line. College basketball, we're about what? 3 weeks or so away? Not too far. Not too far away. David, thanks for joining. It's normally November-ish. And it depends on what you want to call college basketball, the preseason or actually some games, right? Carter, thanks for joining. Brace fan, thank you again. Yeah, looking forward to the NBA tomorrow too as well. We'll see what happens. We'll watch Kevin Durant get another team all hyped up so they can, complain they didn't win enough games. I do like it. No caller ID. I like first quarter even better, but I'd play first half. Yeah. We took a little bit more of a gamble there with the first quarter, but Sports Equinox, yeah, it's here. Good stuff. All the 4 pro sports in one day. And Nayland Madrid, thanks for joining. Lucas, thanks for joining. We got basketball starting. Actually, it starts Sunday, I think, is the one day that's all 3. Is that right? Or the 27th? Maybe it's Monday. And Barner. I don't know what we mean about Barner there. Bixie, thanks for the follow. CJ, thanks for the follow. What do we mean, Gus and Barner? AJ Barner? Oh, you like him today? I mean, who are you going to play? Quinn Ewers? And what are you going to do about Altua's money? All right. Porta, Mayfield, Smith, and Jigba, if you spell it correctly. And I don't like Chubb for a touchdown. Porta, I like Mayfield for passing touchdowns. And Jigba, I'm with. No hockey leans. No, sorry, not a hockey channel. Have a great day. We're almost done off the show anyway, so no worries. Chubb over rushing yards. If it's 44, I'd probably have to lean to the under. Both defenses are tough, especially against the run. Yeah. Tua in the wrong system? It could be. Mike McDaniels gets pretty technical. Maybe Tua needs a little bit more free flow. It looked like towards the second half of that game, Tua just threw the ball. He didn't care. That to me was kind of BS, but that was me. But, I mean, those interceptions late were just a joke. So, I mean, think Baker due for aggression? Not really. I think Baker's really come into his own. He definitely found his team. Everybody believes in him. The one thing about Baker is he's not worrying about a pick. He's just going to rip it and go. So you got to respect that, if anything. Right? So, I mean, he might get himself killed on the football field with some of those runs, but yeah. Tonus, thanks for joining. All right, we're going to have to pop off here in the next couple minutes, so if you got something, please feel free. Brandon, thanks for joining. Alan Schaefer, thanks for liking the live. Live on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Over on YouTube, you can catch more in-depth shows at Sports Bets for free. Fins and Jets. There's other teams as well. I think the Browns are going to be as well. Let's see here. So we got our NBA season win total came out yesterday over on YouTube if you want to check that show out. We will have out the NBA show a little bit later on, starting on YouTube. We will put something together for TikTok as well. There's only a couple games, so it won't be that long. But Sanchez, thanks for joining. College football also starts tomorrow. No rest for the wicked on that one. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday games there. It is a little, I will tell you this, it's going to be real light for us Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when it comes to college football. There is not a lot on the board we love so far on there. Also, Mexico City Grand Prix, if you're on the Discord, that's coming up next weekend as well. I'm sure we'll have some stuff for the area in Formula One. So you can check out our YouTube page, like I said, at Scott Jenkins Sports Bets for free. You can get the links to the Discord and also a 7-day free trial of Outlier over there. One pick. I don't think it's going to be more personally, but we've got a lot to be played out there. I do like Moore as a quarterback, but I don't know if they're going to give him a number one pick overall. Definitely think Arch is staying for another season because this one's been pretty disappointing, right? So I don't think he's going to be in the mix. His talent and height and everything else, those got guys drooling all over themselves. Thank you. Saturday picks were good. The baseball picks yesterday went 15-2. That was pretty strong. The UNLV Boise State, big time over there. That covered. We didn't even have to watch the fourth quarter. Even better, right? So, Todd, what's going on? All right, we are popping off. We will see you guys tomorrow morning as well. Make sure you check us out on our YouTube for the basketball show. There will be no baseball for the next few days, so enjoy tonight's game. Lunchtime, there you go. Also, college football, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll try to get a show out as soon as possible for those as well. Everybody have a great rest of your Monday.